Unfortunately, nobody cares about how much effort you put into whatever it is that you do. People only care about the results. They care about if you're doing a job, they care that you get the job done. They don't care about did you slave away the whole day or not. They don't care if you spent 2 hours on it or 8 hours on it. If you got the thing done that they were expecting, then they are satisfied. They don't care how much effort you put in. And the same goes for creative endeavors, such as these YouTube videos. Nobody cares how much time I spend planning on this video. Nobody cares. You don't care how much time I spend editing this or preparing for this or anything like that. You don't care. Only I care about that. And this is something that can sound kind of a negative thing, but then it's actually kind of freeing. It makes you feel, at least in my case, once I figured out in life that nobody gives a fuck about me, it kind of made me feel better and less stressed and less anxious, because I realized that nobody expects that much of me. I'm the one who expects the most of me. Nobody else really cares that much, and it's kind of beautiful. But the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I have a couple of examples for you guys, and then I would love to hear your comments, what your experiences are. But anyways, the first example is the YouTube thing. So the 2 most recent videos on this channel, I put a lot of effort into. And the first one got 1,100 views, which is a lot for my channel. So I thought, hey, if I put more effort into my videos, it might produce more views. But then I spent even more time on the second video, and it got 38 views total. And that's when I started to think, okay, this sucks. If I put a lot of effort into this goddamn YouTube thing, it's less time for everything else I want to do, and it doesn't seem to matter how much effort I put. And here's the thing, of course it does not matter how much effort I put into a video. What matters is what is the video like, what is the end result. But you see what happened there. That's what I want to emphasize in this video. What happened there was that I, of course, was measuring the amount of effort because it matters a lot to me. If I put a lot of time into making a video, as I said, it's time away from other things. So for me, the amount of effort is a very valuable thing. I care about it a lot. And then I, as a human being, tend to attach that effort into the outcome. And so when the outcome is, shit, like the 38 views, then it makes me feel like crap, because I think, well, why did I waste all this time? But you as a viewer, you don't care. You just see a video. You don't know how much time went into that. You don't know what other things I would have rather been doing. So for you as a viewer, you do not care. As an outsider, you do not care. And this actually applies to other things in life as well. It applies to my job, which is the second example. I used to have a colleague who worked her ass off. She was so loyal to the company, and she had been there for a long time. And then what happened at the end of the day was that she got kicked out just because the company needed to save money. So at the end of the day, the company didn't really care about what she had given to the company. They just cared about the moment, the situation. They were happy as long as she had been doing the things she needed to do. But once they needed to save money, they thought, well, we should probably kick this person out because now we have this other person who can do her job anyway. So who gives a fuck about that person, that individual? And this is where the problem lies, because, we people, individuals, human beings, we usually cherish other people and care about their feelings. Like, if I have my friends who are coming over this weekend to sit on this couch with me, I care a great deal about those people because they are my goddamn friends. But when we are in a big company, nobody really cares about the employees. The employees are there to get the job done. And when they are not needed anymore, they will be kicked out. and it's very brutal and cutthroat, and it's the way it is. So this whole thing I wanted to say, because what I learned by observing these things is that I should not sacrifice too much of my life to a job. And I talk about this a lot, maybe even too much. Someday my boss is gonna watch my videos and he's gonna think, wait, should I be worried because this guy keeps saying that he's doing the bare minimum? But hear me out. I do the bare minimum because it conserves my energy. When I conserve my energy across the board throughout my whole life, I do a better job. So me spending less time and me stressing less about whatever it is at my work, it actually makes me healthier and more energetic and better, and then I'm a better employee. At least that's the way I like to think about it. But anyway, I just wanted to emphasize how no matter how long you work on something or for someone, at the end of the day, people don't care. Anyway, my mind is blank now. I was supposed to say something else also, but whatever. So please share your thoughts in the comments. What is your experience? Have you seen these things in the corporate life? And have you done something creative? Like, my most popular video has over 30,000 views. And do you know what I did? Guess what I did with that video? How much effort did I put into that video? I was taking a 10-minute walk after lunch in the middle of the workday. And I decided I'm gonna grab my phone, I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna record myself talking about what was on my mind at the moment. And then when I was done filming, after my workday, I spent maximum 40 minutes editing the video and making a thumbnail for the video, and then I published it. So the total was something like 50 minutes or an hour that I spent on that video, and it got 30-something thousand views. And then last week, I spent multiple hours across multiple days, so much so that I didn't really have time to do anything else creative with my free time, and I got 38 views. So it's about what is the video like, you know? People don't care about how much time I put into a video. They care about what I'm saying in the video. They care about what does the thumbnail and the title look like. They care about, did they get that video recommended to them by YouTube? It's not about, what I always focus on as a person is how much did I put effort into this thing? How much do I care about this thing? It's so personal, but nobody gives a fuck. Anyway, that's enough. This video, zero effort. I just came on this couch and I started talking. I'm gonna edit out the parts where I get these tongue twisters and I forget what I'm supposed to say, and then I publish this and we will see. Am I gonna get more than 38 views? It's gonna be interesting to see, isn't it? Anyway, please consider leaving a like for the video because the algorithm likes that, and thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.